Kendra, and here at Hooked by Happenstance, it's my birthday! And since that means all the holiday crafting is done, and it's my birthday, so I got to do what I wanted, it's also time for another episode of Let Peachlet Pick. Peachlet here is my fibery doppelganger who helps me focus on areas of my stash and make creative choices to decide my next projects. So before we pick another one today, I thought that we would go over the last one she picked for me, which I just finished. So Peachlet had picked out of a drawer that happened to have my Lion Brand Heartland stash, and it had this skein of Mount Rainier in it, which is the lightish gray color, and I had been wanting a gray accessory, mostly so that I could wear it like this style, like kind of in the front, or it is also big enough that I can wear this shawl like so, and it'll just stay because it has this nice like front arching tips, or I can definitely like brooch it or do something. So this will give me lots of options. This is made out of one skein of Lion Brand Heartland, a J hook, and I used a pattern called the Amita, A-M-I-T-A shawl by Karen. I got it off of Ravelry. It is designed by Rebecca Velasquez, and it has been printed out and in just my random pile of here's printed out things you liked forever. And I've made like a cowl out of it, but I've never done a full shawl. So this is one skein, and the instructions did tell you to finish off the edges with like a single crochet, but I really liked how it kept the openness. If you did do a finishing row, it just changed the aesthetic. However, I did not like the way the top row looked, and I especially did not like the way it felt against my skin, so I did go ahead and do a single crochet row along the top, which happened to leave me with exactly this much yarn at the end. So I will just weave this little end in, and I already worked over my starting end, so it will be complete, and I will probably wear it tomorrow. But now that that is done, and now that most of my obligation crafting is done for a little bit, even though I have a lot of things on the hook, I'm going to add something new because I can. And Peachlet is going to help me with that fact. So Peachlet here has a number of clips on her dress. Each one has a number on it which corresponds to a box in my stash. Up here are the boxes we've already visited. So let's give her a spin. You might get a little dizzy, Peachlet. And then we're going to pick a box. What about this one? What number is it going to be? Do you know what number it is? I don't know what number it is. Let's see. Number 6. Go find out what number 6 is. I don't know. So here is my yarn stash, and the numbers are non-sequential. Aha! Number 6. Let's go see what's in the box. So box number 6 here has a bunch of yarn that I was yarn fairied from my husband's coworker, and these are all wool. So I have a bunch of fisherman's wool, which I'm kind of keeping till I have some ideas, but I want to do the right thing with the wool. I'll probably actually make something that I'm going to felt out of fisherman's wool, but we'll see. But I have a whole bunch of other yarns in here. This is a bunch of like Cascade. So this is fairly certain this is all Cascade. Yep. So I think that what I'm going to do is take a bunch of these. Ooh, I really like this one. I'm going to take a bunch of these, and I'm going to make something for myself. What if I make myself another shawl out of Cascade? That would be lovely. So I guess I'm off to go hop on Ravelry and look up patterns to find a shawl for something that I want and make it out of Cascade. What a great birthday present! I get to make myself something beautiful out of yarn that I've kind of been a little, like, it's the nicest of the stuff that I was gifted, or most of the nicest. It's the nicest that I have any great quantity of. And so I haven't used it because, like, I'm saving it for something special. But what's more special than me on my birthday? Okay, a lot of things, but even so, I'm going to make myself something special out of that yarn, and then I will come back and tell you all about it. On the screen next to me is a link to subscribe to the channel if you'd like to make sure you catch all the things that Peachlet forces me to do, as well as a link to the playlist of all the things she's forced me to do before. And down below is a link to my Etsy shop if you'd like to check out my project bags and crochet creations and help support me so I can keep making fun, free, crafty content for all of you. Thanks for watching. Bye!